Hello guys, we're underneath the Golf TDI 1.9 again, having a little go at changing the gearbox oil today. Now I think this is the filler here. It's got a big hexagon nut in it, and as far as I can tell this is the drain plug. Both of these are 17mm hexagon sockets. So that's the drain plug, and the filler is up there. Right, we've got the 17mm stud here. We're going to just test this filler opening just to make sure we can get that undone, because there's no point draining this oil if we can't top it up. Okay. Actually, I think I'm tightening that, which you've probably already noticed, guys. Yeah, okay. So that's moving, so I think we can safely drain the fluid now, in full knowledge that we will definitely be able to top the thing up again afterwards. Right, the next thing we're going to do is put our washing up bowl underneath the vehicle, so that when the gearbox oil lets go, it won't go on the driveway. So here we go. I expect this will come out a bit quick. Okay. Right, we may need the extension bar on this. There she goes. Right, it's essential to wear latex gloves for this, guys. It's pretty manky stuff apparently. Okay, I'll do it like this so that you can see what we're doing, and hope we don't get it all over ourselves. Alright, ready? Here we go. Stand by. So what we're going to do now is let that drain. I'm going to undo the filler hole as well, and then we'll leave this for about half an hour and make sure all the oil's drained out of the gearbox. Right, now we come to refilling the gearbox. I'm going to do this with a clear plastic tube, which will enable us to have a bit of a gravity feed, rather like a hospital drip if you like. This is really a two-person job, but I could always just shorten the plastic lead, and that little funnel would just sit there quite happily, and just top it up from this end, from the top, and when the thing's overflowing down below, you know you're full. The fact is that this gearbox takes 2 litres or just under 2 litres of gear, so the chances are you're not going to end up with too much spillage if you do it single-handedly. Ideally, if you've got somebody to help you, we're going to fix the funnel into the end of the tube here, and they can pour it in while you supervise underneath the car. Right, that's the drain plug back in place. I think there is a specified torque setting, but just don't over tighten it basically. I don't see why that thing's going to fall out of there. Right guys, that's the plastic tube inserted into the filler hole here. So we're going to get our assistant to tip the new gearbox oil down the tube so that we fill the gearbox up. The lovely assistant Raylene is going to now pour. Go on then. Is anything happening? Oh yeah. Okay, don't overfill the funnel. You can see the fresh fluid going into the gearbox, being poured from above by our lovely assistant. Right, while we've got a bit of downtime, the sump plug was a little bit tricky to get out. I haven't got the right tool, so I thought we could perhaps do it with the end of a bolt, which does actually fit quite nicely, but couldn't get enough pressure on it. So we bent a bolt, and well, that almost worked, but unfortunately the bolt was soft steel and that just twisted. I coated this with WD-40 overnight and came back and had another go, same result. So in the end I had to go and buy the actual right part. £20 for a whole set of them, and unfortunately that is the way of DIYing. You haven't got the tools to do the job, so you have to spend the money. But anyway, we're going to get the job done and give us a bit more experience. Right, well that's just about as much as we're going to get in there, guys, and I'll be quite honest, I should have measured how much oil we got out of the gearbox, but I forgot to do that, and so all I can do now is fill this up as much as possible. Now at the moment we've got about a litre and over a litre and a half, but this gearbox apparently takes 1.8, so if I can get it up to 1.75 I'll call that done. The car is, I've put the back wheels back down onto the tarmac, so the car is leaning back slightly, and I'm afraid that's about all I can do. So anyway, we'll soon find out when we take it on the highway. Here's the kit we've used: a 17mm sump plug, the wrench, the funnel and clear tube, screwdriver kit for taking the under tray off, inspection lamp, the gear oil, which is 75W90, 2 litres of, and the axle stands. Hope that's helped some of you. Even if I've done it wrong, it might give you a clue on how not to do it. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, that would be very nice, thank you, and hope you get on okay if you're doing this job yourself. Thanks for watching.